What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619 back with another fragrance review. It seems that I've been gone too long. Lately, I've noticed a couple of people on my Instagram page are saying, "Hey Rob, we miss you in the fragrance community, or we miss you shooting videos." And I'm like, man, I haven't went anywhere. I'm always shooting videos. So for you guys motivated me to shoot a video because I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. Still got a whole bunch of reviews to do. A whole bunch of stuff in my collection I haven't touched yet, and stuff that I'm still continuing to buy that I plan on doing reviews on. But right now, I'm gonna jump into this Creed Erolfa. And if you guys have been following me on my Instagram page, you would see that a couple months ago I went to Maui and had a great time out there, by the way. But I went to Maui. I brought a couple of fragrances with me that I thought would be good additions. The wear out there, based on their climate and the weather, which is kind of similar to San Diego's weather. But these are, I bought like three of them out there, so I'm definitely gonna do reviews on that. Probably all three of them today, if I have the time. But I'm definitely knocking this one out. And by the way, man, you guys who haven't been out to Hawaii, you need to get out there. I had a blast. Me and my girlfriend went out there. Beautiful weather, beautiful scenery. Just the clouds, the backdrops. It almost looked fake. It was like I was looking at some CGI or something, man. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was out there. And being out here in San Diego, I've seen some nice scenery, but it's nothing matches that of Maui, man. It's definitely great. Trip wasn't that expensive either as I thought. So if you guys plan, my girlfriend, she likes to plan like a year ahead, so we got a pretty good deal. Definitely go to Maui. You won't be disappointed. But anyway, to get to this review, this is one of the fragrances from the Creed house that I always wanted to see somebody else review back in the day. For some reason, a lot of people don't touch on this fragrance, and to me, this is one of the under the radar, slept on fragrances from the Creed house. Man, it smells absolutely amazing. I love it. This is probably my top three, top four out of the Creed house. Obviously you always hear about GIT, Aventis, Millesime Imperial, and to me, this is right up there with those three. Now, to get into what this smells like, this Erolfa, it's a good one. It's your typical, fresh, clean smell that you get from the Creed that we're all accustomed to. But to me, I think this one, it combines, for me personally, it combines a lot of notes that I really love. Like for instance, you get the bergamot in here. You get the like the floral, the I think it's the violet that's in this one. You get the sandalwood. You get a lot of elements, a lot of notes that I personally appreciate. So this one is a winner for me. But to jump right into it, this fragrance, if I can compare this to any other fragrances out there, and just to sum it up, this is Blue de Chanel and Millesime Imperial. If you was to combine those two, you would come up with this. It smells exactly like both of those in one. So for you out there that don't really like Blue de Chanel, you kind of feel it's kind of plain and doesn't really wow you, I don't think this Erolfa will either. But for those that didn't like Blue de Chanel at first because it seemed too simple or it seemed too mainstream, but after you spend time with it, you find yourself growing to love it, I think the same thing will happen with this Erolfa. Because let me see, because this is how it breaks down. When you first put this on, you're going to get your bergamot smell. For me, I get in the opening a bergamot, like that citrus, and I get like a cucumber, not a cucumber. Let me take that back. You get the freshness. For some reason, I associate freshness and like watery with like a cucumber smell. And I think because with this, a melon develops. And for me, it's the same melon that you get in Millesime Imperial. Some call that watermelon smell. That's what this has. That's why I say it's like a Blue de Chanel and Millesime Imperial mixed together, because in the opening, you get that same watermelon vibe. But for me, it's not watermelon. It's that cucumber melon smell that I associate with a ton of women I used to date back in the day. Everybody used to wear that, that Bath and Body Works cucumber melon. So that's what it smells like. I mean, not cheap like that, but it has that same cucumber melon vibe with that bergamot on top in the opening. And as it develops, you get like a floral, which I'm assuming is like a violet, because those are like my three floral, favorite notes: iris, lavender, and violet. So I can pretty much pick that violet up, because most fragrances that have it, for some reason, I end up enjoying. So that subtle, a real light, subtle floral violet develops, and you start to smell like this woody um, sandalwood, and I really enjoy sandalwood and like a oak moss smell. And oak moss, I love oak moss. I have an essential oil of oak moss, and there's like, so as it dries down to like a sandalwood, cedarwood. I don't know what type of cedarwood because there's a variety of cedarwoods. I have like three of them, essential oils, and like two of them I hate. And I think it's the Virginia cedarwood I actually like. I don't know. I can't remember which one it is. But anyway, it's like a sandalwood, a cedarwood, and a what's the and like a powderiness develops, and that melon, that cucumber melon vibe stays consistent throughout. It just gets more creamier when that sandalwood, and it gets more woody when that sandalwood, cedarwood, and a little bit of powderiness develops in the dry down. This fragrance for me, it doesn't project the best. This is not a projection beast. People won't smell you from a distance, but once they get up to you, and you know, if they ask you a question, they'll definitely get a whiff of this and most likely give you a compliment. It probably lasted on me a good 4 to 5 hours. Not the best, you know, longevity fragrance, not the best projection fragrance. It's just an all around great fragrance that at first may seem kind of simple and plain and kind of, you know, redundant in your collection. But as you wear it in those stages of that melon with that sandalwood and that violet, that powderiness at the end develop and mix together, it just becomes wonderful. I've never, you know, experienced anybody say that they don't like the way this smells. This is not one of those. It's definitely, I think this is definitely a lady killer. The only people that wouldn't appreciate this is those out there, like I said, that don't like, you know, common fragrances or Blue de Chanel or stuff that just smells good. That's how I would sum this one up. It's a great aquatic, fruity aquatic, oceanic, creamy wood, you know, sandalwood, powdery fragrance. Has a lot of layers to it. You know what I mean? That's why I think this one, it's not your typical just clean scent. It's not your typical aquatic. It definitely has a lot of layers to it. Great quality. You know what I mean? Great smell, and you just can't beat it. Like I said, not the best. You know what I'm saying? Performance, but it definitely gets you noticed. I have someone right now, and it's absolutely, to me, it's one of the best creeds. I mean, that I've smelled, one of the best creeds. So if you haven't got your nose on this one, get your nose on it. You could probably find it for about $130 for a 4 ounce on Beauty Encounter or fragrancenet.com, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. But you know, definitely try it before you buy it. I think they have it at any Nordstroms, anything like that. Go test it out and see what you think. Come back and let me know. But depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace. Creed Erolfa. Definitely a slept on Creed. Definitely a great one. Perfect for summertime, springtime. Definitely a compliment getter and a lady killer. Get your nose on this one. Trust me. Peace.